Hey guys, it's me, Terry of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome back to another episode of Movie and Stitch. So, for this episode of Movie and Stitch, I watched a movie that starts with the letter O. And so the movie that I watched is called Overcomer. And let me read on my phone here from imdb.com the little information about the movie, okay? It was made in 2019, rated PG. It was 2 hours long, okay? Let me read a synopsis. Oh, and it starred, let's do that first. It starred Alex Kendrick, Priscilla C. Shearer, and then some other people that I don't recognize the names. Cameron Arnett, Sherry Rigby, Denise Armstrong, and Aaron Wright Thompson. Okay, and so the two people that I recognized a few people in here, but the most famous, I guess, would be Alex Kendrick and his brother Stephen Kendrick, who also played a small role in this. They are actually brothers, and they were the writers of this the screenplay, I guess, or the story. And Alex Kendrick, who played the main character, well, one of the main characters in the movie, he was also the director. Okay. This is the same people that have made quite a few Christian-based movies. You may recognize the name of some of the movies that they have made in the past. They made a very early movie in their movie-making careers. It was called Flywheel. And Alex Kendrick is in all of them, either a major role or a smaller role. They played in, let's see, some of the other movies was Courageous, War Room. Another movie that they made was called Fireproof. That one had Kirk Cameron in it. Anyway, they make a lot of Christian faith-based movies, and I think I've seen just about all of their movies, and I've enjoyed all of them. In fact, I have several of them. Oh, and they also made one called Facing the Giants, was very good as well. But I have several of them. I have Fireproof, I have Flywheel, I think I have Facing the Giants, I'm not sure. I know I have Courageous on DVD. I have quite a few of them. Anyway, I enjoyed the movie. Like I said, I enjoy all of their movies. But let me read a synopsis of the movie. It says, life changes overnight for Coach John Harrison, and that was played by Alex Kendrick. Okay, when his high school basketball team and state championship dreams are crushed under the weight of unexpected news. When the largest manufacturing plant shuts down and hundreds of families leave their town, John questions how he and his family will face an uncertain future. After John reluctantly agrees to coach cross country, he and his wife Amy meet an aspiring athlete who's pushing her limits on a journey toward discovery. Inspired by the words and prayers of a new friend, John becomes the least likely coach, helping the least likely runner attempt the impossible in the biggest race of the year. So it was very good, very faith-building, I guess, inspirational. It has a great ending. It's very, very good. I highly recommend this movie. I did find it on Amazon Prime. We have the little attachment to Amazon Prime called Stars. So if you have the Stars channel on something else besides Amazon Prime, it might be on there, but that's where it was at. Anyway, really enjoyed it. Okay, so the project that I worked on was my blanket that I've been working on all this time through the alphabet of these movies I've been watching. I've been picking 4 colors that represent each movie and adding it into my blanket, okay, with a granny stitch. Okay, so and each color is one stripe in the blanket. Okay, so here is my blanket so far. This is now the equivalent, whoops, this is now the equivalent of letters A through H. So it's getting big. Let's see, can you see the bottom of it? There it is. So it's getting so big. Very nice size. I'm so enjoying this. I think Sorry, I hit a box. I think this is going to be great. A great project once it gets finished. I really love all the colors. I just really love it. Okay, so let me come up here closer and I will show you the 4 colors that I put in this blanket and why I picked the colors. Okay, so I had a little bit of hard time picking colors for this movie. I had the first two, well, 2 of them picked out, but then the other 2 I had to kind of think about it a while. Okay, so here are the colors. It's this 4 right here, this top section, okay? And the colors that I picked out this is a green, this is Red Heart Super Saver Tea Leaf, and the reason I picked out the green is because the team was doing, it was long distance running, and so they were running through like the woods, a lot of wooded area, green, and so that's why I picked that, because like I said, of the running path that they ran on, it was very green and lots of foliage and all that. And so that's why I picked the green for the not that, well, they didn't, because it was a path, running track, well, path, but it wasn't like running around a football field, you know. It was long distance, so it was out and back. I think they were running like 3 miles or something. Anyway, and so the green I picked for the grass and all the trees and things in the area that they were running in. Okay. Okay, and then I picked yellow because of it was very sunny and they were all very hot and tired, and so yellow for the sun and the heat. So there you go. Okay, now those 2 were kind of hard for me to figure out the colors. But anyway, the other 2, all I did was I picked the color of the school that was represented, that the girl went to and he was a coach at, and the school colors were blue and white. Okay, so that is what I picked for that movie and what colors I picked out. And so there you go. So there is the progress on my blanket. It's going to be a really nice size because, like I said, this is letters A through O, and so I still have P through Z, and so it's going to be a very nice lap size, and Teddy and I will enjoy snuggling up with it on the couch because every time I'm on the couch, he's on the couch with me. He's not in here at the moment, which is out of the ordinary. He's asleep somewhere, I guess, but most of the time as soon as I close that door, he's at it and thinks he has to be in here with me. So oh, that's right, I gave him a treat to eat a while ago, so he's probably chewing on that. Okay, so now on to the next letter of the alphabet is the letter P. Okay, and so I was looking through trying to figure out what movie I was going to watch for the letter P, and I thought about watching Peter Pan. Of course, I've seen that lots of times, but I kept looking around. I looked on peacocktv.com, I think it's called. I looked on there. I looked on Amazon. I looked on Netflix, and I found on, yeah, it's on Amazon. So the movie I'm going to watch is Peggy Sue Got Married, and I believe I might have seen that a long time ago. I think it was made, oh gosh, I think in the 80s, because it's got Nicolas Cage in it, and he was quite young in this movie. And so I think it's in the 80s. It has Nicolas Cage and Kathleen Turner, and it's one of those travel back in time movies. So I think it's going to be fun. Like I said, I think I've seen it, but it's been a long time, and it's been so long that if I did, I really don't remember a whole lot about it except for the trailer that I watched when I was trying to decide on a movie. So that is the movie that I will be watching, and I will be back in 2 weeks to tell you about that movie and show the progress on my blanket for that. Hopefully I'll be able to pick out 4 colors easier than this time to add to my blanket. And so that's all. Let's see what's been going on. Just work around here. I do plan on doing Vlogust, or I think I'm going to. That's going to be starting Sunday, so I need to get everything together if I'm going to be doing that. So I've been working on extra little items. I probably won't talk about, no, I guess you'll have to wait until Vlogmas starts, and then then you'll see what I'm going to be doing each day. But I have been preparing and making a few things ahead of time just to give me a kind of a head start, and so I won't be as pressured as far as getting something for each day. I'll have a few to start with, at least, to take the stress off. And then I'm not sure, you know, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that when I haven't done Vlogmas before, but I have done Vlogtober and I've done Vlogmas, and I always had to have some sort of plan or do something in particular on, you know, for each video. And so that's what I've been trying to work on. So I'm going to get back to that, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Come back tomorrow for the next episode of Yarnjoy podcast, and I will show you other things that I've been working on. Okay, everybody have a great rest of your week. Come back tomorrow and we'll have another visit. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.